Hello once again, it's Mr. Pete, your YouTube shop teacher, and this is episode number 72B, the answer portion of my What Is It Mystery Tool series. We've got 5 items that I need to identify, and thanks to you in the comments, I now know what all of these items are, so let's get started. Okay, item 1. And it has a marking on here, but I really couldn't find anything on it. That must be the manufacturer, Woodell, patent applied for. And this is a tool for castrating lambs and I don't know what other animals, but it basically stretches those heavy little rubber bands so you can apply them. As you will recall, there was one of the points broken off on this. But that's what it is. A lot of people seem to know what this nasty thing is. Okay, here's item 2, and I never would have identified this myself, although in my life I could have used this many times. Looking right here, there's the manufacturer, Clark Feather Manufacturing Company, and the patent number. So I've got the patent drawing here that I'll show you in just a second. But this is used for applying those pesky little valve keepers on a car engine. Let me show you that picture because it might make more sense. If you've ever done this type of work, you know how handy this would be. And I suppose this was used in engine rebuilding shops and by mechanics, maybe even in the factory where they assembled the engines. Okay, there's the patent number and date, 1937. They simply call it a valve tool, but in this really great picture here, you can see how it's being used. There's the valve spring, number 11, and the little keepers down there that he's assembling to retain the valve in the engine head. And here's another great picture of it. Okay, item 3, almost everyone knew what this is. And it's missing one of these pieces here, so I'm going to show you how it works a little bit better with another tool of very similar, if not identical design, although this one, first of all, this is a KD tool, very common automotive tools, found in every Napa store and maybe others. Now the other one's her brand, but they just must have been made with the same patent, but this particular one has a little stop on it. See the little ratchet there? So what does it do? And you can turn these in different positions. It's used for removing or applying what people call constant spring hose clamps, and these are really a bugger to handle if you don't have one of these tools, especially in the larger sizes, but you can see that it spreads or opens up, because if these get away on you, go twang, you'll never find them again and they're liable to hit you in the face. And of course it could be used sideways like this as well. And you can hold it. That appears to be worn. While you reach in there and you're miserable and you're cold and your hands are greasy and you're in a hurry. Well, I had another one for years and years. This is a diamond tool, but it does pretty much the same thing. And obviously diamond, that opens it up a little farther. Diamond just modified, I suppose, one of their other pliers. And this will also work sideways. I spent too much time showing you a common tool that everybody knows. Number 4 is a Vigor made in Japan, and this is a watchmaker's or jeweler's adjustable case opener. So you can open up the case on a watch, and I guess the screw type case, not the type that's screwed on rather than pressed in. And this is adjustable. It's a little spanner wrench is what it is, with different tips. And this company, this appears to be a quality tool, is the same one that made this little watch vise that I showed in last month's video, also the same maker. Here's a picture I found on the internet of the exact same tool sitting next to its packaging. Okay, here's item number 5. Lots of people knew what this was. And it's made by Pronto. There's a battery in here, and this is all about checking temperatures. Some say that, have told me that it's used by furnace men to check flue temperatures and all such things. Others said that every McDonald's has one of these, and they have to check the temperature of the ovens and the fat fryers and all that stuff at the beginning of every shift and log it. I never heard of such a thing. Teenagers using this, but I suppose anything is possible. And this uses the standard K, and I think I've got other meters that use this, so there's all kinds of probes here. I guess you could say it's a pyrometer, so you could reach way into a furnace and use this lead, which is quite long. And then there's shorter ones, and there's, I think I showed you this, a toothbrush for cleaning. Grill surface probe clean, so maybe it has to do with cooking. I don't know. And here's kind of a weird end on it, probably never been used. Let's turn it on. It does fire up, so I think if you want to watch a little bit longer, I'm going to hook one of these in here and just warm it up with a flame and see if it reads. Okay, let's give it a try here. I've got my little torch and I'll stick it in here. And you can see the temperature's going up fast. That's Fahrenheit, and of course if you want it in centigrade, push the button. It's 250 centigrade. So this thing works. Really neat, isn't it? Probably all kinds of applications for it. Alright, that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure and watch me next time. This is Mr. Pete saying so long for now.